This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
Missed you, buddy.
Missed you. I feel like we haven't seen each other in a while.
We talked a little bit. We didn't really. We got to catch up on.
2023 is coming down.
2023 is coming down. 2023 is coming down. Had an amazing weekend in Spokane.
One of the best spots.
Off
great
the
club.
hook in Naples, which I should just get a house there this weekend.
If you could afford it. Naples.
$80 million you can buy a house for.
Yeah.
$80 million.
When you walk to the beach, you see the houses. You're like, this is.
Oh no, it's so stupid.
Everyone's so old though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Old and conservative.
for me, it'd be tough. For you, right?
No, don't say
Like
that.
Naples is a good market for.
No, come on. There is some gray hair in my Spokane. I had a lot of gray hair in the crowd.
Yeah,
My fans are older.
they're growing up with you.
They're growing up with me. I love it. And
I feel like
Naples, same thing. Naples is always going to have older people. Like in the pandemic, there were old people with no masks.
Naples has always been old though.
Yeah,
that's what
always,
it is.
Always.
But I feel 2023 is coming to an end. You don't hear a lot of excitement for 2024. 2023 was tough. We got to figure out our schedule as far as Schaub show goes. We did our last one today because Christmas is next Monday.
I know. I think we take we'll
week
do
off?
Wednesday and then we'll take that week off.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be in I'm going to be in Florida anyway. I'm going to go then to Charlotte. I got to do Charlotte.
Okay, too much, right?
Yeah, Charlotte Comedy Zone.
So we'll just have
New Year's.
one.
Yeah.
And then the holidays.
Yeah, we take the holidays off
Take
like
holidays.
civilized
Like
human
some
beings.
So no Wednesday like next week or just
No, he's
Mondays?
saying Wednesday next week. And
Yeah,
that's
Wednesday
it.
next
That's
week.
it. No
Okay.
Monday. We'll do Wednesday, and then that's it till.
Oh, so January 1st week.
So we'll take a week off. So it'll be Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
This Wednesday is our last thing, and then we won't do another one until the following Wednesday, I guess, or
Yeah, the following Wednesday makes
no,
sense.
that's
but
when
no.
Christmas is, isn't it? So
No, look, the calendar's right there.
Christmas
so Christmas is on Monday.
Christmas is next Monday, so Wednesday would be the 27th.
So we're good there.
no, I won't be able to make that. I don't. I could, but then I have to come back, and then I have to go right back to Charlotte though. on
And
the
then this
29th.
Wednesday,
That's-
are we good?
I can do it if we have to.
No, you don't worry about flying back then.
Okay.
So we would be. So this would be our last one till the 3rd.
Yeah. So not this one. We're going to do one on Wednesday, aren't we? This Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. So it's this week, next week off,
Yeah.
and then
Come back,
Christmas week off.
Good. Come back fired up.
Come back with some stories.
Fired up. Now let me ask you a couple questions. Can we talk about the fights? Have you probably already talked about it with the Schaub show? Can we get?
Yeah, but we can get into it.
Well, I just want to get your take on Ian Gary. I was very disappointed to see he got pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
He got pneumonia?
Him and his kids have it. Yeah, but they rescheduled him. He's fighting March 6th in Miami against Jeff Neal.
Okay.
So that's good. I think this is a good thing for him.
It was-
let all the
this-
toxic,
the pressure.
Forget about being sick. All the negativity.
No, I'm saying that
We're gonna
pressure
move
caused
on.
him probably to get sick, right?
Maybe, who knows? Like things happen, but
Yeah.
just let all the hate. Like
Yep.
the MMA fan base is fickle. They'll move on to somebody else.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
they
by the time March comes, some people still stay on it, but it'll be better. You can
Yeah.
focus on
It's
fighting.
like, all
So,
right, all right.
Like that's God give him, a mulligan there.
100%. Jeff Neal is an easier opponent than Luque or no?
Different, tough. Jeff's fucking tough. They were supposed to fight originally, and then Jeff got hurt. That's when he made that's when his wife made the mugshot shirt. But Jeff's tough, man. They're both tough fights, and Jeff is ranked, so it's good for him. And he beat Vicente Luque, so
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go.
yeah.
Here we go. That'll be exciting.
Well, I was saying on the Shop Show, like that last week, that UFC 296, the whole thing was like dark.
I agree.
Like
I didn't
the
like it.
trash. The Ian Gary stuff is whatever. That's funny. That is what it is. But then with Leon's dead dad,
Yeah.
the Strickland and Duplessis fighting in the crowd.
What was that about?
The Trump stuff.
So my thing is this with the I would only say this about the Colby Covington. It's important to understand the difference, right, between trash talk that's good, Larry Bird, Muhammad Ali, great, and even if you want to fuck with somebody's girl or their dad, you can say it to them secretly on the court or whatever it is. To me, it's when you
Even
start.
that's usually
I
no
agree
matter
with
what
you.
the sport, that's off limits.
I agree with you. Like, I don't think it makes the sport better. I don't think it makes you better, and it's not funny. It just makes you. It kind of just makes you feel kind of like, oh, it's dark. Like when I'm laughing, when Conor McGregor goes, "Who the fuck is that guy?" or I'd like to take this moment to apologize to absolutely fucking no one.
This is
That's
all.
great.
This is all a side effect of the. This is the Conor
Of the
effect.
Khabib thing.
The Conor thing. He's done it multiple times.
Yes,
where
but-
he goes a little too much.
Yes.
but it's Conor, and he became the most paid athlete of all time. through the
So
UFC.
people are trying to follow that.
That's all. This
bullshit.
is just a shit wave of.
It's
you're
a-
not Conor. You don't have
Exactly.
the wit, the humor, the
No.
intelligence,
No.
the skill.
Right.
So you're not Conor, but the UFC, the same way social media advocates hate, the UFC advocates that. They want that, but there's only you can't replicate that.
I agree.
So all this is
It's
all this
derivative.
is-
It's called derivative. It's a derivative. It's like you're
it's a
like the bus and truck version.
All
of
it is,
it.
yeah, it's
You're
a product.
copying.
It's a product of that where they go, well, I want Conor's money, I want his fame,
Right.
And so they see his formula, but he can't duplicate that. So you just and the UFC advocates it because they like it. It's like with Duplessis and Strickland fighting. And Dana goes, I can't believe I sat him that close, and he has to play that character. Of course, he knows what he's doing.
Oh,
There's cameras on it, and then they'll use that to hype up the fight. Like, this is all planned. All this is an agenda.
Yes.
Trump being there, Tucker Carlson being there, Colby getting a title shot. All this is preconceived. All this is an agenda. All of this. None of this happens by coincidence.
Yes.
Now, they're not telling Strickland, hey, make sure you beat up Duplessis behind you in the stand. No.
No.
But what they're doing is you're creating perfect environment for that to happen. And then
Well-
going, oh my God, these guys, you can't be doing this. This is insane. Play it.
Oh, you know what, dude? I mean, that's the way they sat them there. Come on, you're 100% right.
And Dana's in charge of the seating. He goes, I just made a mistake. I can't. I'm an idiot. And people go, it's okay.
Oh, now he says, move out of the way. Let me see.
He tells Gilbert
He
Burns'
just comes
family
at
to
him
move.
like this?
Yeah.
And by the way, he knows what he's doing. He's not hurting his hand. He's just using his forearm. They're just causing some problems there.
But all this is planned. As far as like the UFC, like they have cameras on it.
They even had bodyguards right there. That's good.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
It's all planned.
Now,
But back to Colby.
Yeah.
He talked trash. This way, and I think he was going to do whatever it took to get Leon to fight emotional. He knew this was the trigger he could push, the button he could push. I think he went through camp and was like, "Holy shit, man! I'm getting older. I don't." And his team's like, "Dude, you're not moving the same. Even your cardio's not as good. You look a little stiff, dude." He's like, "Man, if Leon sits, we're gonna get picked apart. Well, we got to get a reaction. Get him fight emotional."
Is that- that's very interesting. I never thought of that.
So he's like, let's get Leon emotional. No one's ever talked shit about his dad, his dead dad. Let's get him a fight emotional. People are going to hate you, but this is the only way you're going to win. I think.
do you think his camp actually said that to him?
I think he.
I feel like
I think he came up with the idea, and the
Right.
camp's like, it's not bad because if the plan is to you sit on the outside because you don't move like you used to, you're just gonna be an awful night in the office.
Right.
So I think Kobe was like, fuck it, I don't
Were
care.
you surprised
People
to
hate me
see
already.
him? He just didn't look like first of all,
All the time.
is it father time though?
100%.
Or is it, I stepped over the line, I know it
No.
inherently,
No.
and I feel
No,
a little
God, no.
off about
God,
it?
no.
No?
Kobe doubled down on it after the fight.
Yeah.
No, that's not Kobe. No. He wasn't moving like he usually. It's 2 years off.
Let me ask you this question. It's
2 years
actually-
off at his age,
Yeah.
and then you're fighting for the title.
It's an issue.
It's an issue.
But isn't there also the idea that, like, maybe those comments aren't actually Colby? They are a character he's playing. And I have a philosophy on that, which is as you get older and you keep playing that character, it feels more and more like a lie. It's pushed. I can hear it. Maybe because I'm a performer and I've been doing this a long time, I can hear the push in his voice a little bit. It's a subtle thing. You might be able to. You know, where you kind of go, you're kind of like saying this stuff like
Seems
about his dad.
inauthentic.
It doesn't seem authentic. It's like you're pushing this character of the heel, but I'm starting to feel like that's not actually who you are. And I don't think it is him, actually. I don't think ultimately, I don't know the guy.
I used to not to, but then
Maybe-
you double down on it, and then you just lose the biggest fight of your life, and the first thing you get on the mic and
Weird.
you're thinking Trump and talking about the border crisis. It's like, where's your priorities at right now?
Also, what are you're a politician now? Like, what do you know about this stuff?
All this is orchestrated.
Yeah.
You think Trump just called Dana up Thursday night? I was like, hey, I'm gonna be in Vegas.
It's all about elections. It's all about,
How about that
Yeah.
fan base?
Yep.
They play walkout music when Trump walks into the arena. Listen, I'm not saying I'm not a Trump guy, but it's all. That's when I'm like, when they're forced on me, like, oh, dude.
Yes.
You have Tucker Carlson there. You have Kid Rock there. He's playing walkout music. Crowd's going nuts.
Yeah.
Kobe didn't deserve a title shot. This is all orchestrated. This is WWE, UFC meets. You know, all this is a whole agenda. The whole fan
is this
base.
agenda a political agenda for Trump? And then you get Colby. I got you.
Nobody's closer to Donald Trump than Dana White. They are two peas in a pod. Dana has all this access to all these young minds and all this influence. It makes Trump look cool. Even if you hate Colby, he's still there.
Right.
And look what they're doing. The UFC's, they're the best at it as far as marketing. Look at the crowd. When the two fighters are about to face off after Bruce Buffer, you see them like this.
Yeah.
One side, it's all media. The older heads, the guys who've been doing it for Damon Martin, all the old heads they're typing on their computers. They go to the other side, it's all TikTokers. It's all comics, TikTokers, influential people who post the fights.
Oh, wow.
It's just all market. It's just a shitstorm to keep them in the cool spotlight.
Smart. So nothing's an accident.
Whether these guys know it or not, there's a reason you're there.
Oh, well,
It's
it makes
an
it the
influence.
hippest show it makes it the hippest party in town.
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
All these guys.
Right, and then your
Tucker
boyfriend was
Carlson.
front and center.
Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez. It's the thing. Boxing doesn't do this anymore.
No.
It's all the biggest TikTokers, and they have, they have the Nelk boys that like all this, it's all an agenda. And there's nothing wrong with it. Business is a booming.
It's a booming.
I'll do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But figure it out, guys. This is all planned.
Where does Colby go from here? Does he fight Ian Gary? Does he fight? What happens here?
It's a good question.
He called for Steven.
He called for Wonder Boy. We'll see if they do that. It depends what the UFC wants to do with him. It also, if you go to, because Colby's not getting another title shot. It's not happening.
Ever.
He's had 3. He's 0-3. So this one was forced, so they're going to put him back in the line. So if you go to Colby at his age, after that performance, looked a little rusty, right? Okay, here's Shavkat. Here's Ian Gary.
Oof.
Like the
Young up-and-comers.
But look at the wave. So you have Sean Brady there. You have Shavkat. You have Bilal Muhammad.
God damn.
You got these savages coming through. Ian Machado Gary. JDM's fighting soon. Kevin Holland.
Go ahead. Enjoy that.
And then you also got Michael Venom Page in the division now. So Colby goes,
Yeah.
hey, bud, you're probably going to have to win 4 in order to get, you have to be undeniable. He beat Shavkat? Hell no. He beats Ian Gary? Going to be tough.
Yeah.
Sean Brady? Tough fight for him.
Yeah, Sean Brady's a monster.
JDM? Savage. So it's the young guy's turn now. So UFC got what they wanted. All right, Trump's election's coming up. You carried the flag. Thank you for that. You're gonna be hated for the rest of your life, but still you got paid.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Now let the real boys get to work. You shouldn't have been in the first place, but it's all an agenda. It's all pushing. And I'm not saying anything wrong with it. I'm just saying figure it out.
Yeah, that was really
Because we'd be singing a different tune if they're doing this for Biden. Completely different. If Biden was cage side, he was like, yeah, I know he mumbles, but Kamala Harris is the best we've ever had. He doesn't know where he's at.
They couldn't have Biden walk to the ring.
Yeah. Can't have him walk him out. No.
Kamala, what do you think of the fights?
But that demo goes with the right demo. Like there's it's peanut butter and jelly. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Again, nothing wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying figure it out. All this is an agenda.
Yeah, it was clumsy.
But all of it's clumsy. That's my point. All this is clumsy, and you're taking the sport out of the UFC. Now it's becoming very WWE.
I would agree.
And we'll see what they do next. Bilal Muhammad deserves the title shot.
Yes.
100. He should have had it this time.
Yep.
He didn't. We got this product. So again,
let's see
what they're gonna do.
Interesting. What's your thought on that with Bilal? And
it's a good fight.
Yeah.
Leon looks so good though, man. Leon's a savage.
Yeah.
Leon's a savage.
Yeah. He is a savage.
You watch Paddy Pimblett, Tony Ferguson?
I did.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Tough.
No win situation for Paddy. I thought he handled it great.
Yeah, he did.
Again, remember,
got
Paddy
tired.
was Ian Gary
He got tired.
before Ian Gary.
Yeah.
Because Paddy was so hated. He was beloved, just like Ian. Got all the hate after that Jared Gordon fight. Thought he thought he won, asking for a bonus and Barstool and all that. People hated him.
Yep.
And then next wave comes along. Now it's Ian Gary. So Paddy, what happened? Long layoff. Took a year off. Hasn't fought since last year, December.
Well, he got gassed.
Takes a year. He always does.
Yeah.
But takes a year off. We forget about it. You see him like, I like this guy. Wins the fight. He's humble about it. Tony's a warrior. Perfect.
Yep.
Now we're back on the Paddy train. That's how this goes.
Yep.
What do you think is next for Tony, though?
The thing, and I know Brian's say retire. Everyone's here to say retire. We want to see him stop. Here's my problem when people say this that have never fought, have never competed at a high level. When you say stop, when you say this guy needs to retire, Dana needs to cut this guy. Okay, are you going to pay his bills? Who's paying his mortgage in here? Who's paying his car?
That's not a good argument.
It is, though.
It's a terrible argument.
Who's feeding his kids?
Terrible argument, Bubba.
All right, no, it's not a terrible
I understand what you're saying.
Let me ask
but
you
it's
this,
not a
Let me
good
ask you.
argument.
Yes, it is. It's no different.
There's a reason you have a commission that says you're not.
Forget commission. They just sanction. They just sanction slap
I would say.
Commission's
yes,
a horrible
but when
argument.
you're talking about brain damage on that level, to me, I'm like, I don't. It's not. A fighter will die in that ring. You
Correct.
could let fighters fight. There are fighters that would fight until they were 60. That is not the criteria, and that is not who makes the call. You have a medical establishment. You have a commission.
Who is that?
You have.
Who is it?
Well, in boxing, you have it. You can't get cleared for certain things. You can't.
But in the UFC, who is it? It's the commission that just sanctions slap fighting?
There should be.
But there's not. So your argument's out.
It's not out.
It is.
My argument
You're saying
is,
there should be.
My argument is
they should
when
also
you
be
see
paid
a guy
more.
like that.
But they should be paid
We all
more.
know that he had a storied, amazing career. I don't think it serves the sport. It definitely doesn't serve him or any other future fighters when we just keep watching somebody take more and more damage, because what happens is now it's spectacle, not sport.
We all agree with this.
Yeah.
He should stop fighting.
Yeah.
My answer for you, how's he going to make money?
Well, you could ask that question about anybody, right? I mean, how's he going to make money? I mean, you could say that about a lot of people. You can't say,
Professional
the
athletes.
only way he's going to make money is that. You could say that about a lot of football players that retire, right? I mean,
here's the difference. Terrible argument. Football, they split the revenue 50-50. UFC splits it 14%.
But that's fighting.
So they're not paid.
But it's not. But see, it's fighting. I could have said that to any. I could say that about any fighter. Literally, I could say that about 90% of the fighters in the UFC. What are they going to do now? I can promise
Which you should.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Right. So
they should be compensated.
So then let's talk about a pension plan. Let's talk about things like that.
Tony doesn't have that right now.
I
So when
understand.
everybody in here says has to stop fighting, my question is, how is he going to pay his mortgage?
But that's not.
I'm saying he should stop fighting.
That's a good argument.
We don't know his financials.
Right.
I know he has a family. I know he has a mortgage. I know he has car payments. I know he has to feed the kids. I know he has to pay for their school. So it's easy for us in here to go, stop fighting.
I'm going to tell you this. You could say that about him at any time, at any point, right? So he could have 4 more fights. He's still going to have that question. And my feeling is that he's going to be able to answer that question, and he'll have a life after fighting. The sooner he stops, if he keeps going, he may be eaten out of a straw, and then he really has no future. So that's my issue, is that when you see somebody taking the kind of damage that people have taken, you have to think about their future. And so with the same argument, I say
fighters don't think about their future.
Yeah, but we have to. The audience, the people that watch it, the people that watch it.
I know, but they're not. You don't have to cover his nut.
Then
That's the
call
problem.
for
Pay.
Yes.
And that's what
pension
and that's what they're fighting for.
Yes.
So at Tony's level, you're talking about one of the best 155ers of all time.
Yep. Yeah.
In any other sport, he can retire comfortably and right off.
That's my biggest problem with the fucking
The only
sport.
reason he's fighting is because he has a family and a nut.
Yep.
And people go, you got to retire, move on. Cool. Do you have a job for him?
You're right.
Who has the job for him so he can cover his food for his kids?
And
otherwise, if I'm Tony or if I didn't have what I'm doing, I'm taking that bare knuckle.
100%. 100%.
So UFC doesn't have like a pension like the NFL
They
does?
have nothing. And that's why there's this
and
huge
I'm talking about
lawsuit.
Legends who are broke, man. Legends who they can't even
get done.
afford
They
a
have
hip
nothing.
replacement.
They have nothing. So for a guy like Tony, again, we can all say he needs to stop. Tony's like, where am I going to make $100K? What job do you want me to do to make that? My nut every month I have to make $10,000.
Yeah.
Oh, go work at the UFC gym. I make $30,000 a year doing. I can't afford my life. What am I going to do? But you need to stop. Okay, or I can just take some, and it sucks, but this is what it is. Or I can just take a fight. I'll be a huge underdog. I'll get fucked up, but I feed my family and my kids.
100%. 100%. And you're right. We need it. There has to be some kind of a fucking, some kind of a pension or something. When you fought that long, when you fought that fucking long and left that much of your body in the ring, and they leave their body in the fucking ring, they leave their brains in the ring. And that's it. See ya. Thanks a lot. Like, sail off into the sunset with nothing, dude. Nothing. You know, I don't. Do we all want to? Does everybody want to watch a fight like a sport like that? Does it make you feel good?
Nobody cares.
I do.
Yeah, but you still watch it.
But
you watch Tony.
When you have a guy, what kind of a win streak was Tony on? One of the best to ever do it. Tony Ferguson.
Like 12 in a row.
One of the best to ever do it when he was the boogeyman.
Him and Khabib before he blew his knee out.
And it's like, see you later. Look at that shit. Look at how hard that is.
Wow.
It's so hard to do. So hard to do.
Is that 12?
Yeah, man.
12, right?
And
many
like
has he-
all fighters, there's that thing that happens, right? You saw it with Colby. You see it with Tony, with Justin. Look at that.
And remember, Tony was fighting before the cool TikTok days and making money off Twitch and all that. He's an OG.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have those business, aspirations like these other guys. He's old school. Super old school. Ultimate fighter. Yeah. Old
Dude.
school, man.
Old school.
So the Paddies of the world, the Sugar Seans, they're good. They don't have to fight. Tony's older, man. He doesn't have those same avenues. Everyone goes, stop fighting. He's like, fuck that.
sucks.
And here's the other thing. You might want to be cut from the UFC. Bare Knuckle's going to sign Tony. So would you rather see him in Bare Knuckle?
No.
Again, that's the only way he can make that lump sum of money to cover his nut. That's how this goes.
It sucks.
It's the dirtiest sport in the world.
It sucks.
I love it. It's so dirty. It's so dark.
Well, I love it. I don't like that, but I love it.
Yeah.
Right?
But here's the thing. Nobody going to do shit. Everyone's going to keep watching.
Where's Brian Ortega been?
He was hurt. Yeah, he's coming back. But yeah, that's the nature of the sport. But I don't condone when everyone goes, he needs to get cut. He can't fight anymore. It's like, cool. You have a job for him?
Well,
You gonna help his
still
kids eat
think-
at night?
I still think he's got a better future when he stops fighting. I mean, the
Better
earlier,
future
the
what?
early,
For his health,
the early,
though,
right? That's what I mean. The
You
earlier-
don't sign up for fucking
No.
UFC because you're worried
Well,
about your health.
man will die for his family in that fucking ring.
Yes.
He'll die for his family, and he'll keep fighting.
And that's what he has to do.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, it's a bitch. It's a real bitch.
When you're watching that, this is how it ends for everybody, unless you're Conor McGregor.
That's exactly right.
Every single fighter you see, this is how it ends. This is why that lawsuit's so important. This is how it goes. We all watch it. We're all here for the circus. That's why, even with the Ian Gary stuff, okay, you want to ruin this young kid's whole fucking thing?
It's unbelievable.
What's the point?
What is the point? What do you want them to? You want the kid to grow up in a broken home? Well, what are you doing? Like, give me a fucking break.
People don't think it's, people suck, dude.
They suck.
Savages, man.
That Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett knockout was hard to watch.
Awful.
Yeah.
And Bryce took that fight
Short
last
notice,
minute.
yeah. Awful matchup for him. Couldn't be a worse matchup.
Just because Emmett's
Emmett's
striking.
impossible to take down. He hits like a
Monster.
Mack truck. Bryce Mitchell has no striking. Has to engage
Jiu-jitsu
with
guy.
it. Yeah, it's tough. When you're so one-dimensional, it gets tough, man.
Oof.
This day and age.
That was a flat line.
UFC shows them, convulsing.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
That's their audience.
Yeah.
Some of the audience loves that Colby.
They go like this.
People
"Ooh."
love when Sean Strickland does this stuff. People
Yeah.
that jumped in the stands and the shit he talks and
It
the Ian
brings
Gary-
it down, doesn't it?
People like.
But I
people,
think that's different.
People like this toxic.
Strickland, doing that to me is like a little different. That's the drama. That's like.
Do you know the background on Strickland?
No.
His childhood, he was abused by his father.
He'll talk about it. You need to hit your kids more. Like it's dark. Gave his dad a gun to commit suicide. It's all dark.
Yeah, it's dark. It was dark. And I think that if you look at like Ali, if you look at any of the greats, if you look at Larry Bird, if you look at Michael Jordan, look, these guys were competitors at the highest level. They talk trash and everything else. It was always classy though. They kept it classy.
Yeah.
There's something, that's why there's something called sportsman-like conduct. And you have it in football. When you hit somebody in football, you get fined. You get in real trouble. The NFL's run that way, and it makes the sport actually better, I think. It makes it more, it does though. It does. You have to have standards. You have to have class
Now when
and
it comes
standards.
to hitting you, because the NFL, you got to realize.
No, I'm saying-
again,
I'm
there's
saying
an agenda.
unsportsmanlike
When they say
conduct.
unsportsmanlike conduct, that's when those big hits or they
Yeah.
hit the
No.
quarterback.
I'm talking about when
that's
you hit
a
somebody.
completely different
No,
agenda.
I'm talking
going,
when you hit somebody
let's
after
save
the,
our investment.
No, I'm talking about when you hit somebody after. I'm not talking about pampering the quarterback. I'm talking about like in the NFL, if you hit somebody after the play or you stomp on somebody's
Yeah.
foot, they're like, get the hey. Everybody's like, no.
Well, no, because it hurts the team.
Yeah.
You get a penalty.
But it also brings the sport. We don't want that
Yeah.
in the sport.
We don't want it, but if it happens, you fuck over your team. You're probably not going to beat the Dallas Cowboys or Buffalo
Right.
Bills. Cool, I understand that. The issue with this is, what repercussions happened to Dricus Duplessis and Sean Strickland? Nothing.
Right.
There's no repercussions.
Right.
Matter of fact, you probably get a bigger bonus.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, part of it is fighting. Part of it is, this is a raw form of sport in a sense. It's like the original sport. It's like two guys in their underwear, and it is supposed to have an element of savagery. You could make that argument because it's like actual combat. But I do think that, boxing doesn't have that. Boxing's vicious. They talk trash. They go at it. But the greatest trash talker, Muhammad Ali, never did that stuff. So you got to just be careful.
Here, you put your business hat on. You're Dana White. How's boxing doing?
Mike Tyson was pretty
Boxing's
crazy,
dead, Bubba.
I wonder if well, I don't think it's dead, but it's
compared to the UFC.
Not, yeah, the UFC is
not even close.
But I don't know that the again, I think trash talk works. Trash talk is great.
There's a line.
Yeah, trash talk's great.
But for the most part, guys don't cross that line.
Right.
To be honest, you have a few. Right. Colby did his thing, which he did it because it was a desperation move.
Right. I didn't think
he was older. He needs to get Leon out of his game to pressure forward, and he knew he was going to be hated for it, and that was his only. Yeah. That was his Hail Mary. Didn't work.
No.
Did not work.
Yeah, sportsmanlike. You still want to be sportsmanlike. I
for the most part, guys are, and then
yeah.
The culture of the MMA is what makes it for guys to jump on Ian Garrett. It's the cool thing to do. Yeah. Or jump on me or Paddy Pimblett.
Sure.
It becomes the cool thing. Like it's the bully syndrome where everyone's like, all right, let's pick on that kid. He's an easy target.
Yeah.
There's a lot to pick on.
It's the gladiator Roman shit.
So they all get involved and becomes this shit storm.
Yeah.
It's all they do.
Laughing with blood in your mouth, you know? And so part of what we love is when two guys go at it and they trash talk, then they fight they crush each other. But like even with Colby and Usman, you know what I liked? After that fight, what'd they do? They hugged. Mm-hmm. After that fight, they went, I had to sell the fight, right?
That's I knew. Yeah, and that's fine because he wasn't talking trash like this.
He was like, I had to sell the fight. It was great.
They had to separate them.
Right.
You're not cool. You can't talk shit about someone's dead dad, no matter what.
That was my problem with Conor. When he did that with Khabib about his dad and actually put his dad and other people in actual questionable political turmoil with Putin and stuff. It was weird. He was really, really pushing the line. I didn't respect that. And then when he says to fucking, he gets his leg broken, Dustin Poirier, he goes, your wife slid into my DMs. Like, come on, dude, you lost already. Just relax. What are you doing? You're crazy. Just lose it. You lose it.
Feeling out the line. Yeah, they're losing their sense of self. They're trying to figure out what the line is. And they find out the hard way.
There you go.
People go, oh, we're not on board with this. My bad. All right, that's the line. My bad.
I would even make the argument, like, when you see people go to that line, how's it work out for them? Like, in a lot of ways.
It's never worked out for anybody, has it?
Right? Never works out for them.
Conor with Aldo, it worked out, but outside that.
Yeah, but even with Aldo, it was great because he was like, I'm your daddy. He was coming at him. Right?
He was coming on pretty hardcore, but again, he did that. Take a page out of Colby's book. He did it to get Aldo to fight emotional and forget about the game plan and storm forward so he could clip him.
Chael Sonnen was crazy trash talker, but it was always about him. He was always like, he skated the line, but it was great.
Yeah, Chael's great.
Yeah.
He was a little different.
Yeah.
But again, it's the culture. It's the TikTok, like the Logan Pauls of the world. These kids,
Dylan Dennis,
these young kids. There's no, this can get me views. Yeah.
Isn't it older people's job though to at least say, there's a reason? Hey, young guys, can I tell you why that's bad?
You know whose job it is?
Whose?
The UFC's.
Well, you know why? Because they're older.
When they have that, of course,
right?
it's the UFC, it's Dana White, it's the brass. Correct. When they have that meeting, that annual summit,
100%
at Red Rocks, they go, real quick, fellas, you're going to get fined $10,000 if you talk about somebody's dead dad.
There you go.
If you do these are the guidelines. We can't have it.
Exactly.
But they make money off of it, so they do have it.
I don't respect
That's why people tune in that's what sucks.
Well,
it's not.
You just said it.
Yeah.
You just fucking said it. That
the NFL has that.
100%.
NBA has that. MLB has that.
The adults in the room.
The successful people in the room go, hey, fellas,
we were all idiots when we were young men. All idiots, okay? The adults in the room go, hey, fuckface.
You're letting the inmates run the asylum.
Exactly.
So, of course, they're going to pop off. And then when you encourage it, or a guy gets a main event next, or a guy gets booked on a major card next, they go, oh, man, that guy went really dark, but he's getting applauded for it. He's getting money for it. So they go, that's what I have to do.
Do you know, even
the UFC's rewarding this behavior.
Even in the animal kingdom, when the poachers would come in and kill the big male elephants and take their tusks, they had the longest tusks, what would happen is the adolescent males they didn't grow up with the big males telling them how to behave. So they would start bullying everybody and like goring the older females, and the entire structure broke down.
Yep.
Genghis Khan, when Genghis Khan was taking over the world, the young boys would they would watch the older men so they could learn how to be warriors.
Yep.
But the younger boys would watch the older boys come in, rape, kill, just indiscriminately take shit, right? Guess what happened? those younger boys would go back to the camps and they would do that to the women in their camp. They would turn on they would like, well, what?
That's how we act.
That's how
what
my
we
fucking
do.
brother does
Yeah.
it. My dad does it.
What's wrong with it?
So then they'd see
Yeah.
a girl over there and they'd rape her. And then Genghis Khan and the top brass of the Mongols were like, we can't have this. We have to establish rules.
Yep.
We have to establish. So what he would do then is he'd say, "No, okay, what we're going to do is send a scout out and say, look, if you do what we say and let us come through and feed us and let us take over, you can keep everything the way it is. If you fight us, we're going to fucking level you."
Yep.
But even the Mongols had to figure out.
Who
a
were
way.
savages.
Yeah. Because that shit'll be a snake eating its own tail. And that was my argument with Colby and all that.
Yeah, it's rough. And then to perform that way, it's rough.
Yep. Shavkat Rachmaninoff, serious.
Now he grappled so much, and
Yeah.
people were surprised because he had an injury going into that.
He did?
Yeah, really bad ankle injury.
Oh shit.
But he's the next guy.
He is,
18-0, 18 finishes. He's the next
Jesus.
guy.
Monster.
He's the guy.
I think Wonder Boy's what, 41?
41. He had Jack
Wow.
Black walk him out.
Great, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that part. What a great career.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
He keeps fighting,
He'll
right?
never get it. Oh yeah.
He hasn't
one or-
taken that much damage. Yay or nay?
Yeah, he has, but one or two more. He has
or
one or
two
two more. He'll be 41 soon. 41, it's tough, man. The other thing too, you got to decide, and his family owns the biggest karate school in South Carolina. Like he's set financially, but you're not fighting for titles anymore. Like those days are done. Colby not fighting for titles anymore. So why do you do it? You know?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You get addicted to the.
You don't want to be just
know.
you don't want to keep doing it just to be a guy. No one started just to be a guy.
No.
That's why I got out.
Yeah.
You don't want to be just a guy.
No.
Once you realize
You
you're
definitely
never
don't
gonna
want to be
champ,
that.
you're out, get out of there, man.
Yeah.
Because the only way you're making legit money is being a champ.
Right.
Just being a guy is never good.
Yep.
I'd love to see Wonder Boy fight MVP if he makes it through Kevin
That'd
Holland.
be great.
That'd be
That's
awesome.
a great move. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think he has one
That'd
or
be
two
a
left.
really cool fight. That's a good call. I'd like to see that. How old is Michael Venom Page? He's up there now. He was so stupid
36?
good.
Might be 37.
36.
Still got some fighting him. Has he lost a step or is he just as.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Because he's over in Bellator. We don't know.
This is a different game, ain't it?
Different game. They're giving him a fair matchup with Kevin Holland. Then after this, it
I
could
remember
get dicey.
that fight with Lima. Oof. That guy's such a killer.
And then for Paddy Pimblett now, the UFC's done their job. Now it's time to take the mitts off. Now you have to fight some guys.
And they got to fight some guys.
Yeah, fight some guys.
They just do. He's such a draw that they don't want to put him in with.
They are now. Like you can only coddle a guy for so long. Tony Ferguson, younger
Who's next
guy.
for him, you think?
For who? Paddy?
Yeah.
He's gonna be a top 15 guy because it's time to shit or get off the pot. I'll tell you who they better fucking not toss him. I'll tell you right now who they better not give Paddy Pimblett. I'll tell you fucking right now. He's ranked number 12. They call him BSD. I call him BDSM. It's Benoit Saint Denis. I swear to God, if they give Paddy Benoit, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Why?
This guy, he's a special forces guy in France. He's the scariest fucking thing you've ever seen in the UFC. This Hamza looks like a cuddly bear next to this guy is such a savage.
Look at he's a special forces guy too.
Oh yeah. His nickname's the God of War.
Oh, boy.
It looks like he's taking a coffee break when he's in that octagon. He's such a problem. If they give fucking Paddy this guy, know this. The UFC is done with Paddy Pimblett.
Really?
You gotta watch him fight.
French
He
army
fought our
officer
boy. He fought our
practicing
boy
judo at a
Farola
good
last
level?
time, and it was a fucking nightmare.
Wait, what was he doing? What was he?
He knocked out our boy Matt Steamroller Farola with a KO head kick.
Oof.
He's such a problem. It's so rude how good he is. And he's 12. Go
Yeah,
back to
and he's
the
number 12.
lightweight.
And he's just he'd just be. That's a long night for our boy.
I mean, he could compete in the
Benoit
top 3 right
Saint-Denis.
now. So the UFC is just trying to get him more FaceTime before he steamrolls through whoever.
So
He's such a problem.
is he a contender?
He's 12. What does they have him at? They have him at
12.
12? Okay. These poor guys that have to fight him
He
next.
does everything right.
and doesn't even break a sweat. He doesn't get excited.
Well, he's
his interviews,
commando, right?
He kills people, dude. Dude, I swear to God, if they give Paddy him, I'm gonna freak out. That's so rude. I don't know who. And notice nobody. You've never heard him. Nobody's talking shit to him.
No.
Oh, everyone is. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, and he's not like Hamzat.
Some of those guys are above the fray.
He's not Hamzat talking shit. All right. He's probably on a mission right now. He's probably killing people in Ukraine or something like that, right? And he's like, got a matchup. He's like, cool, just tell somebody else.
Can I see what he is in the French military? Is he?
He doesn't talk about it.
Wait, yes.
He doesn't talk about shit.
I probably just.
You may not even.
I probably just introduced you to your favorite fighter.
Yeah, 1st Marine Infantry Paratrooper, French Army Special Forces Command.
Served in Mali during the war.
Yeah, he's one of those
in
guys.
West Africa.
Medal of the Nation's Gratitude.
Hold up. Served in West Africa fighting terrorist groups. Wow. You think he's scared of Makachev?
Yeah. No, he's that guy is one of those special dudes. Yeah, with his fucking beard. Just
he was awarded the Medal of Nations Gratitude, Combatant Cross. Yeah, he's a savage.
Yeah, he's got some shit going on.
Fought at middleweight.
Yeah, and he seems to have a broad knowledge of fighting in general. No gi, wrestling, French kickboxing, all that stuff.
He's a problem.
Yeah.
He's a problem.
Yeah, he's been doing it. Benoit Sandini. Let me see. Who's that? Is that his lady?
It's got to be your wife. Yeah.
Wow.
There he is.
Good luck.
Good luck, huh? Yeah, you don't
Good luck.
Look at him. Yeah.
That guy.
And look at the guys, their faces are blocked out. Yeah.
Dude, if you have a picture, we got to block out your friends' faces.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Killing terrorists.
Yeah. That's what you're doing your job.
Level.
A lot of killing going on.
To the entire division, good luck. I sound like the bad guy from Taken.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
I have a set of skills.
Good luck.
I will find you. Good luck. Oh boy, he finds him, doesn't he?
Yep.
Every time.
Every time. All three movies.
Unreal.
Yeah, he might be your favorite fighter now.
Yep.
B.
He certainly is.
Because you jack off the special forces guys.
These guys got some hairy chests.
Oh, come on.
No?
Is that Russian Paddy?
Yeah,
it
it is.
does.
Do you like that, Sanaz?
I mean,
You don't mind it.
no.
You don't mind a hairy man.
What if it was a little hard?
He's not too bad.
No.
Yeah, he's not like.
No, he's not.
hairy
It's not like
chest.
he's not like Orlovsky or something.
Yeah, but it's good. You gotta have a little hair in your chest.
manly, whatever.
So how does he transition from special forces into, I'm just going to do UFC?
Well, he's always been training.
Probably hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then mentality-wise, good luck breaking that guy.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about
He can
that.
just stay uncomfortable for a much longer time than most people.
I bet trash talking doesn't affect him either.
No.
I was talking to a couple of those guys, and I was like, this Delta guy I was talking to, I go, what is it about that you're able to, what do you think is the thing? He goes, I think it's just, it's like you're just as cold. You get cold, you get hungry. But if some people are able to just stay uncomfortable for a longer period of time, it's like, I'm just going to be uncomfortable for 3 months, and you're going to break after the first 2 hours. And I was like, all right.
Yeah. It's
The two factors that the way they get guys like that, the way you make it into that kind of a unit, are two things: sleep deprivation and the cold. You can break men by all you have to do is you want to find the toughest guys in the group. You reduce their sleep and you get them cold.
Yeah.
And there's guys like I personally, I do not have the constitution to be. I can deal with sleep deprivation, but if you make me cold, I am a bitch. I can't keep heat in my body. My neck is too fucking long.
You're just not built for it.
I don't have a chest,
No, the whole thing.
right?
You're just
Don't
not.
do that.
Don't.
Hey,
The whole.
Hey!
The whole get up.
don't go like that though.
The whole.
No.
It's not just your neck. It's just the whole.
I don't have this. I
the
don't
whole
have
get
the.
up.
Yeah, I don't have that.
No, it's just
And
not.
also, I just
that's
don't-
okay.
I don't have the strength to carry
No, but
that
it's
kind of
all-
weight.
No, it's just not made for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not carrying anybody. You
Yeah,
can't
but I
do
could be
real-
like on the outskirts, the sniper.
No, you watch it on TV.
No. Let me be the guy on the outskirts. Like, you guys go get him.
Not for you, because you still got to hike and carry a bunch of luggage.
No, I can hike. Just I don't want to carry a lot of stuff. Just my gun.
Twist your gun.
Or better yet, I have somebody carry that shit for me, and I'm just super good at shooting.
Yeah, you'd have to be real special.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. You could.
Here, give me my gun. Can you load it for me?
Because you don't know how to load it and stuff.
Well, it's just like my fingers get
it's a
cold.
lot. Yeah. Like,
Like all that
I'm gonna
metal.
stub my finger on the trigger.
I was
I'll
hunting. I was
I'll just
hunting.
tell you when.
Hunting partridge, and I was like, "Oh, my finger! Yeah."
So, Brian, can you do a cold water challenge? Can we put you in one of those tubs?
That's not a problem for me.
No?
I can do all that.
Who would last longer,
that's
you or
only like-
Brendan?
No,
Well,
I can. Well, he did
that's
ice
stupid.
baths. Also, he's built differently.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I can do that stuff. That's not I can. I'll surprise you with.
But also the cold plunges, it's only like 3 minutes.
Right, but
Max.
I'll surprise
5
you
minutes
with
is a lot.
It's not that I'll probably surprise you with my endurance, right? So if you want me to do burpees, or I can kind of that's not a problem. It like
We're talking
right?
yeah,
It's
snow,
now-
days in
right.
the cold,
That's
nights.
It. That's it. Now you got me cold. Now you got me tired. I'm talking about even in my prime, not 56. I'm gonna bend. But when I was even younger, there was a time where I tried to really do all this CrossFit stuff to climb a rope faster, do Fran, and I really pushed myself. And I did all right. I surprised myself. Did wrestling. I had a little bit of a mentality, but it's when you have to when you have to carry. I was in Afghanistan and I put on a Marine's entire thing. It was so fucking heavy.
80 pounds.
It's just too heavy.
It's like 85 pounds.
I'm not strong that way. I can deadlift. The most I've ever deadlifted is 300 pounds. Now I'm older.
That's terrible. Yeah.
It's not good.
Come on.
It's not
For-
weak,
for
but it's not
deadlift?
good.
It's not weak.
There's kids in high school that do that.
Well, kids in high school do 500 pounds.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that I'm not, there's things you can be built for, like dance, and there are things you can build for, which is like carrying a lot of shit.
War.
You just have to be built a different way.
War. Yeah.
Shut up.
No,
There are
I'm
fighters
agreeing with you.
there are fighters who are skinny and that may not be able to do it either. You can be really good at a sport in your weight class, but when you're doing that,
There's a guy like Dan Hooker, the hangman. He's super skinny.
Yeah,
that motherfucker you could put 80 pounds
he's
on.
also a
He'll
lot
march
bigger.
for
He's
9
also a lot
days.
bigger than you think.
He's tall. He's about your height.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying Dan is also on the off season when Dan's not fighting. He's
not
he
fat.
Can get to 200
He's thin
pounds.
though.
But he can still get up to
Dan's
about 200.
No, he's a thinner kid.
But he's still
They call him the fucking hangman for a
he's
reason.
still thick though, Bubba. He's still got muscle. He's still. I guarantee when he's not training, like when he's walking around, he gets about 190, 195. That's a lot of weight comparatively.
Well, Nate Diaz
Long
isn't
arms.
big either, right? He's a skinny guy.
Nate's big. I've hung with Nate. So when I was hanging out with Nate in San Diego, Nate was 6'1",
Our
190.
definition of big is very
But
different.
Bubba, he's 190.
That's not a big guy.
I know, but it is. I'm saying
For you, it's
compared to like
compared to
somebody
like
who's naturally
real
one.
Yeah.
shit, like
But he
real
can
like
still-
Brian comic smaller guy.
Yeah.
Real shit. 190 is nothing.
No, that's what I'm saying though.
It's you're not even in the ballpark, Bubba.
No, but I'm saying
Big's
they're-
250,
they're-
260,
Yeah.
lean.
But
6'4", 6'5".
But there are plenty of soldiers that are 190, right? So you still have to have a certain bone structure. Like Nick Diaz, I mean, is bigger than his brother. Nick can be 200 when he walks around. Big head, big body.
But
He's not big.
no
to
one
him,
would look at him and say that's a big guy.
No, that's what I mean.
But he's not small, right?
He's just a guy.
So
he's
if
not
I-
big. He's not
if
small.
I had
he's
to
just a
fight
guy.
with my weight, I would literally have to think about fighting a 135. Maybe
Wow.
145, but probably 135. Literally. With my frame. Sean O'Malley is my size.
Really?
Yes. Sean's like as tall as I am and every bit as, he's maybe a little thinner, but barely.
Thin, yeah.
And he sucks down to 135.
But again, different.
No, but he's an athlete and all that. I'm saying physically there's just a different thing. I don't know that,
Mentally, what separates them, though. Mentally, what separates all these guys. Like, you're not going to break the Diaz's. You're not going to break that fucking Special Forces French. There's nothing you can do in a fight that those guys break.
Yeah.
It's impossible. Yeah. Special Forces, there's nothing you can do to break them. That's why when they torture them, they just kill them. Like, all right, it's not happening. Yeah. You can't. There's nothing you can do in the world that these guys are going to break. Daniel Cormier doesn't break. John Jones doesn't break. Now, there's guys who are crazy talented and have almost that mentality, but then something happens in a fight and they have one slip up and they break.
So one of the things in the SEALs,
But the guys that go on to become champions, unbreakable.
but there are things in the SEAL training. Some guys get hypothermia. There are guys that hypo out. No matter what they do, they just have a constitution that can't handle it. So you can be tough as shit, athletic as shit, really strong. You have a certain kind of body. you get hypothermia. They'll stick a thermometer in your ass when
But
you're
remember,
work.
even those guys with hypothermia, they'll still they don't break here.
Right.
They're still down to go.
Right, but
They
they
have
still
to
make
pull
it.
the instructor has to pull them out.
Yeah, they get delirious and they just can't do the training. So, but again, it doesn't matter. That's a breaking point. They even have another theory that's really interesting about how, like, when you're really tired, right? Sometimes you'll be in the jungle and a twig will go in your eye, or you'll twist your ankle, okay, or you'll get a fracture. All good. There's a good reason for it. You stepped on the wrong thing. Here's the rub. Some people, they're awake just a little bit more than you are. They're a little bit more their endurance is a little stronger, so they can see that twig for a last second. They go like that, or they see that thing and they go, oh, I'm not going to step there, or they don't get a compound fracture. Why? I don't know. They have stronger bones, denser bones. Who the fuck knows? You know. So that's just the difference. It's really interesting. So if he and I are on a march, he played football forever. He never got injured. He just has a different bone structure. He's going to be able to carry more weight. He doesn't get cold as easily. He's going to be able to carry shit. He's just going to, you know, I could break him if he's really tired, maybe. But everybody can break when they're tired or whatever after 9 days or whatever. But in the training, he's just not going to break the way other guys do. Physically, he just doesn't get
It was my favorite thing. I used to love to see guys break. Love it.
Yeah.
Wrestlers the same way. I'd rather die before I stop.
Yeah.
That's Tony Ferguson. All of us have the same mentality. They'd rather, when you go, oh, what about a CT? He'd rather go out on a shield than go work at fucking Jiffy Lube.
Fucking, I went to Dan Gable's wrestling camp and they would train you. We trained with the Hawkeyes. And the whole idea was to train you. I couldn't understand what they were doing to us. 3 days, it was 3 days of training, 3 times a day. And I was like, this is the worst shit. I was limping. But the idea was, we're going to overtrain you to see if you can handle it. And even in that camp, a third of the camp didn't graduate.
Wow.
Because it was just they were fucking torturing us. We'd wake up at 5:30. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
The other thing, they don't put the resources in kids that aren't built for that. So it's not for everybody. It's a hard lesson for people to learn.
I learned it.
No, I know. You got it.
I wrestled
Yeah.
all 4 years.
You did the camp.
Well,
But like even
wrestling
but
was
it's,
sucking
but
weed
it's
as a
good
kid.
even for my son with baseball. Like he was at a level where it's like, all right, everybody plays. You know the innings. There's no mercy rule, or there are mercy rules. Like everyone plays, it's all good. So he did that, and then he excelled there. Now he's on a travel all-star team, and then now it's like it's a commitment. So he had 2 games all day Saturday. We had practice Monday through Friday. Then Sunday he had 2 games, and Sunday even I was like, God damn. But I'm used to it, so I'm just driving, no complaints. I'm excited for the game, and then he's like, oh, this is how it goes. This is how we do. I'm like, it's what we do, dude. I said,
How old is he again?
I said, 7. I said, you know what the rest of your friends are doing? He's like, go sleeping in. Where they're at 6 a.m. throwing the ball.
Yeah,
because I'm used to it.
But how
He's
do
used to it.
you keep him from burning out? He does other
Yeah.
sports.
He wants to do it. No, he doesn't
long as
give a
he
fuck.
wants to.
He wants to do it. He's out there happy as fuck.
Yeah, some kids love that shit.
It's crazy at 7 to have that discipline, though.
Well, it's not discipline. They just love it.
But it's also good for him to see. Like I'm not like, oh man, another game Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, I'm crunk for it. Hell yeah. You want to do this, dude? Let's do it. We're driving an hour. 6 a.m. He loves it. Loves it.
Yeah.
And there's even kids on the team like some of these kids are savage. The way these kids are learning.
Yeah. Now,
It's scary.
there's also another kind of strength. There are different kinds of strength, different creative strengths. Some people are way more, a lot of comics are fucking hilarious, but they fold like a chair at most things.
Yeah.
It just depends on what
Different
you do.
strength. Everybody's different.
That's it. Just stay in your
But
lane.
when you can blend the two, you got Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Strong mentally, great work ethic, hilarious
Sure.
comic.
Yeah.
Skyrockets. That's what you get.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Yep. Rogan.
Yep. There you go. Rogan. Yeah, Rogan's a fucking savage.
Savage. Yep.
I was in San Diego doing stuff for my truck. The guy was like, your energy, man. Because we got there, we left at 4 a.m, and then I have to shoot. He's like, your energy, how do you do it? I was like, I didn't even think about it. It's just what we do.
Oh no, it was great.
literally what
when I was
we
there in
do.
Spokane, they were talking about the owner of the club, and the other people were like, "Man, Schaub, he's the nicest guy." And I was like, I go, yeah.
Yeah.
I go, no, but he's so nice. Like you'd think he'd be this big UFC guy and kind of he was so nice to all of us. He let us drink his whiskey. He was hanging. I go, that's Brendan. That's why we're really good friends.
Yeah.
That's why he's my best friend.
Yeah.
We're not hanging out because there's another reason. I was like,
Yeah.
what a surprise.
We
You
wouldn't
mean
make it-
you mean he treated all of you really well?
Yeah.
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 That's what Nick was like. Nick, when you left the room.
Nick Simmons. Nick's crushing
Nick
it,
was
dude.
like,
His clips are so
doing
good.
Great.
He's
Nick
so
goes,
funny.
Nick goes, he called his wife. He goes, he's the fucking best guy. He's such a good guy.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's great. He's crushing it, huh?
Yeah, he's doing great. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's like the next big thing. His clips are so good.
So funny. So funny.
He's the one guy I watch his clip.
He was killing it this weekend.
He's getting good.
Fucking killing it.
motherfucker's-
I said to him,
Again,
I go,
work ethic.
I said to
His
him, I
work
go,
ethic is
oh my
relentless.
God, great work ethic. And I said to
Hustler.
him, stays in shape. We work out. It just fucking kills me on the gym. He goes, I said to him, I go, your job as my feature is to have to look at me and say,
Good
I
luck.
can't do this anymore.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
I gotta go. That's the whole. If you're gonna feature for me, the idea is to use me as a stepping stone. I don't need. Like he was waiting around on the last show, and I was like, "Hey, dude, you can go home. You have an early flight. Don't wait for me. You don't work for me.
That's just
We
manners.
work together.
He's a good
Yeah,
dude.
he's that guy.
Yeah, it's same. I've
he's
never
strong.
had anybody not open up for me, then they don't become to go headliners. I mean, David
Now again,
Lucas, Chappelle Lacey,
Lost his dad when he was.
Derek Guntz,
Lost his mom when he was 17.
Poston. Yeah,
and she had cancer for 8 years, so he lived with that. And he was super close to her. So he watched her, and his mother, they gave his mother 6 months to live, and she goes, I'm going to watch my son graduate. And she did.
yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
Why are you so far behind him?
So I can look even skinnier?
That's a weird pick.
Somebody took that, though. We were standing there. Somebody said, here. Yeah. Got to get on the old TRT.
Photographer, look natural to me. That's gonna be
Those are
pretty
bad shoes I have on, huh?
tough. Ooh, those are tough.
Oof.
You don't look bad there, though, Bubba.
Yeah.
Are those have too many stripes to be Adidas? What are those?
Those are K-Swiss.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
I
God!
don't wear those
What
anymore.
happened?
Straight
I
from
think you were the
Costco.
one who were like, I think you were like,
No, I
wore
wore
them and you were like, those are K-Swiss. And I think I never wore them again. 'Cause
Don't, burn
I
'em.
looked down, I was like, oh, these are not good
You,
shoes.
you know what you were doing? You were hanging around the tennis guys.
Yes.
Bunch
Yeah.
of cucks.
No. No, don't say that.
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't say that. Can I get in your truck, or I'm not allowed still? Not,
It's still no.
Still
no,
no.
Definitely not now. Yeah.
not
no,
now, huh?
no.
Not allowed in the truck.
Not allowed in the truck. We missed you on. I could have used you on companion
Of course. It's always
because
good.
you know Bradley and Rampage he's the best. He's absolute
best.
best. We
Awesome.
talked a lot of flat Earth because the fights were a little boring. We talked a lot of flat Earth, and then Rampage. He doesn't watch UFC fights. Like he's not into the UFC. It's just
Yeah.
He's
but Bradley
great.
does, doesn't he?
Not really.
Not really.
So it was like, I can't go too deep on it.
I called Bradley 3 days ago, and I was like, Bradley, that guy Tom Haviland, that guy that Rogan talks about, he's that impossibly strong dude. He only takes video from behind him when he's lifting. He had 720.
Oh,
in his
yeah,
arms.
carrying that crazy shit, like
he's
an
like
anchor.
6'7", 300 pounds.
Insane.
Like there he is. He's just an absolute fucking monster. All natural, totally natural.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Whoa.
His traps, daddy.
Bubba, he's so strong, it's weird. Like,
can't
watch
touch his
what
neck.
he does. Like, you see what he does, and you're like,
How's he doing the strong one against the
I
big
didn't know he
boys?
was that built, huh?
How's he doing against
I
the
talked
big boys?
so I
like,
talked
how's,
to
you know what I'm saying? Like
I called
Thor
Brian
and
Shaw.
those
I
boys.
text Brian Shaw. I go, Brian, he had 720 like this, Bub. Look, like this.
I saw.
And he was squatting. I said, "Can you do that?" Serious question. He goes, he said something like, "Does a bear shit in the woods?" Yeah, he can
Brian
fucking do
Shaw?
that, bro. But he
Of
said,
course,
"But he goes,
all
but
day.
I have to. But right now I'm training for fighting." He goes, "I'd have to train for that. It's not like
Yeah.
I just. It's
But
a lot of
how's
weight.
how's he stack up to against like the Brian Shaws and the Thors?
Not as strong. Not as strong. It's not as.
You
same.
don't realize how strong those guys are.
Oh my God.
It's
Oh my God.
stupid.
But he's respected. I mean, it's like
Fuck yeah, he's respected.
it's
Look at
crazy
him.
how strong he is. But that's a crazy body. 6'7".
I'm proud of him.
Look at his back. I mean, he's doing crazy shit. He's doing crazy shit.
It's cool to see.
And he's somewhere out in the middle of like Australia. He's just out there doing
Bet your
crazy
sweet
shit.
ass he is. It's
Yeah.
funny, Rampage thing, because Rampage does look good, and Bradley looked good. All of us like
Yeah,
lost
they look-
weight since
y'all-
last
yeah,
time.
y'all
We
look
all
good.
look good, right? And Bradley's like, God, Rampage, what have you been doing? He's like, I got this new trainer, man, blah, blah, blah. Bring him training. He goes, and all natural. And Bradley goes, he's not. Rampage was so pissed. I went, come on, Rampage. I said, how old is he? He was 42. And then Bradley goes, yeah, because at 42, it's so normal to look that jacked and shredded. And then, but I didn't want to go bad on his trainer.
I love him.
So I said, there he is. That's him. He goes, he's all natural. And I said, there is guys who are freaks. He might be one of the real freaks. That's why I said, I know a few guys, Tim Tebow, Joe Klopfenstein, they can eat whatever they want, and it's just their genetics.
Who is that guy?
Who is this?
That's his trainer.
Well, he's fantastic. Why is he not running for president? What a fantastic head of hair. Oh, he's fantastic. Well, he's fantastic.
Whoa.
Well, you know what he is? He's fantastic in general. And he should always wear that outfit. Oh, dude, he's taking it. Oh, and he's taking these. There's
I
no
don't like
joking
that. I don't
around
like
here.
that.
This is all serious. And that is as natural as you get.
But if he had a strict, that's what Rampage says like the strictest diet, you could get there. I don't know how height and weight. Bradley said absolutely not, but I disagree. I know some freaks.
There are some freaks.
There's some freaks. He might be one of them.
Like DJ Metcalf. I was looking at his body. Like that guy's just a freak of freaks.
The difference is he's like all pro receiver. This guy, right?
But the freaks are out there. Is all I'm
The
trying
freaks are out there. Yeah, genetically they're out there.
like that guy. Yeah, that's a better body than I have. Yeah.
When you can sport a crop top as a man, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah.
He's so talented.
Yeah. He's just,
Well, 1.6 body fat. That's a lie. That's all right though.
what's that? 1 point what?
Yeah, that's not real.
What?
1.6.
Body fat. Yeah.
Nah, it's
That's
unattainable.
dumb. That's dumb.
Like when Ronnie Coleman came on Rogan, was like, I was at 2% body fat. Nah, it's not.
You actually know a lot about stuff like that.
Yeah.
You do actually know a lot
Yeah.
about nutrition and
Yeah,
shit.
it's literally impossible.
Because you always call out. You're always like, no, I don't think so. Like that
'Cause it's-
cryo thing. I
Yeah, it's
remember you being
clickbaity
like,
shit. It's like, that's not
you were saying
happening.
nothing about the cryo, and I was like, and you were like, it's not going to last. I was
I've
like,
also been in it. Like my boy Klopp was shredded in college, and we all did our body fat, and he was like 12%.
yeah, that's all. That's
That's
very low.
so lean.
Yeah.
So when
You
they
do
say
it-
1.6, I'm like, no, that's not.
And you do it by lowering. You lower in water, and you do this.
They had that. See, they had everything. They had this egg thing. They had the calibers. They had the NFL come and do it. So I see shredded black dudes. They'd be like, at the most 9%.
Yeah.
Shredded.
Yeah.
So 1.6. Come on.
That's dumb.
It's fun for clicks.
Yeah.
He's probably low as shit, but that's not real.
No, but Rampage was always super muscular. He's a naturally very thick, muscular guy. So.
He's looked so much better.
and
Like,
42 you still got stuff going
he hasn't
on.
had carbs in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
We
looked
had pizza,
shredded.
though. He looked great.
Yeah.
He's trying to get a fight with Lennox Lewis.
I didn't know he wasn't retired. He told me, he's like, yeah, no, I'm not retired.
Lennox Lewis. Boxing? Okay.
Like some legend fight.
Okay.
But Saudi money.
That's great.
The Saudi's going to
Enjoy
pay.
that. Enjoy that.
Yeah, it's tough.
With Lennox.
I don't know what Lex has been doing, but yeah. All right, Jim, what do you got?
You guys are talking about bodies, so there's this kid. If I can find him here. I don't know how to say his name. Waltezi champ.
Maltese?
He's
So
high
apparently that's
school?
him in high school. He's like
wow.
17 now, I
Oh
think.
my God.
Oh,
Well, some people are just made to run through people or just do sport on a high level.
He looks like Mac. He looks like Mac from fucking the San Diego Chargers.
yeah, actually.
He's a teenager?
I mean, these are pictures from when I think he was 16. I think he's 17 now or something.
I
like
liked
that,
it.
yeah.
There's
He's
some
at least
kids like
30.
that, though. It's just, but everyone's so quick to go, steroids.
No.
That's fake. It's
No,
like,
no.
I don't
No, I knew a kid in high school like that.
I didn't. That fucking big in the 70s?
Yeah.
No.
Not in
Daddy.
the 70s, also in the 80s.
80s?
Please be respectful.
Well, I didn't know, dude. I'm
But-
spitballing
no, but
ideas
don't-
here. I don't know
you
the
have to be
timeline.
respectful,
I don't know the
man.
timeline.
God damn it.
That dude is jacked.
Yeah.
That is so
Same
fucking
jack.
insane.
It's always weird, though, because people think because he's that jacked, he's going to be a superstar and he gets to college, and you're like, oh, all the linebackers look like this? Yes.
Yeah, some kids
Yes,
peak
they do.
early, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want a mustache in high school. It's never a good sign. He has a full goatee, beard. Like, that's never a good sign.
Yeah.
You don't want to peak in high school.
Yeah.
The good days are still ahead, buddy. He's probably a freak, though.
All right. Have you heard about this Boston mayor, Michelle Wu?
Yeah.
So someone from her team sent out this email. I guess it's the annual party where it's called something about like for color or something.
It's a
Yeah.
Christmas party only for coloreds?
Elected officials of color. That's what it's called.
Oh, boy.
So they have 6
this
minorities and 7 white members in
Can
this
you
council.
see where she went to school?
Yeah.
This is what's happening in school.
Hold on, let me see it.
Oh, yeah, so anyways-
Boston City Council is comprised of 6 minority and 7 white members who are not intended targets of the email.
So they had to email back saying for the white people, sorry, it was a mistake to say to invite you guys. So it's like this.
Did they throw an all-white party and that's okay?
That's what I'm saying.
Like if I'm a white guy, then I'm like, okay, I guess we'll throw a white party. No pun intended.
So it's like reverse racism, basically. And yeah,
Well,
they do this every year.
Oh,
Looks like some white people there.
well,
But-
I mean, she's probably like Latina or something.
She's like First Nation or some indigenous.
something
or
like that. Yeah.
Like, okay.
so the white people don't get a party because
It's hilarious.
The emails were
Because their
rescinded.
life is a party.
It's hilarious.
White people get
Guess
On
the
behalf of Mayor
electeds
Michelle
of
Wu.
color.
Hold on.
Let's see. I cordially invite you and a guest electeds of color holiday party. How do you think that makes the white people feel, man?
Yeah.
Not that anybody gives a shit this day and age, but so okay. My thing is, okay, if you guys are gonna do that, is it a race if I throw an only white party? You know what shit I would get?
Yeah.
But why? How's it any different?
It's not.
If they don't have a Christmas party and the whites are like, all right, I guess we'll just throw our party, same party every year, but we'll just call it the white party.
You know, when I went to boarding school in Massachusetts, and they had these things where they would have only they'd have a get together of people of color and stuff. This was going on in the liberal schools.
But here's my thing. I don't have a problem with it. My problem is, all right, you have the blacks only party, Mexicans only party. Do your thing. But don't give me shit for having a white only party. And it's going to be way more lit. Don't be mad. How's it any different than what you guys are doing?
Well,
You guys always have
the idea.
parties.
Yeah, the idea is that
Okay,
there were
but
always white parties.
But if you want to name yours, I get to name mine.
Yeah, but you got to remember that there is 70%.
All right, we won't call it the white party. We'll call it the
70% of young
awesome people only party.
70% of young Americans polled, I think under 25 or under 24, consider the United States an oppressor nation.
Because that's what they're told.
Yeah, that's
They
what
don't
they're
know.
taught. That's
But
what
that's
they're
why you need older
indoctrinated.
people. Back to the elephants killing each other.
You're right, Bo.
You need older elephants to go, no. They're going to tell you, we have all these problems. Go to Ukraine. Go to Gaza. Go to Africa. You want to see problems? Try being gay in Brazil. Let me know how it goes for you. We're actually safe here.
Yep.
But they want us fighting for a reason.
That's right. That's right. Matthew Perry doing ketamine.
They said he had enough ketamine in his system. It was like he was getting an operation.
Yeah, anesthesia.
Yeah.
Oh, I read he was doing ketamine therapy for 6 weeks and then stopped.
But do you do that heavy of a dose when you're in therapy? I don't know. I have friends who did ketamine therapy and it worked for them.
He had everything in the world, and he just he had suffered from, I guess, depression of some
Said he
kind.
smoked 2 packs a day too.
Yeah, he was trying to kill himself.
He was trying to get off of it, and then they said he was on TRT, and it gave him horrible outrages. You're like, all right, come on.
I've
man.
seen nothing but I see this, being in this town for so long. I'm always amazed at how dysfunctional some very famous people can be. You're just like, what the fuck is going on? But sometimes what drives them, that deep insecurity makes them really good at acting. They're fragile creatures. It goes back to what we were talking about. You're not going to be a Navy SEAL, but you'll be a hell of an actor, So, the amount of drugs, I went to my friend, well, he was my friend. I knew him through other people, so I'm not going to call him, but Ted Demme, who was a famous director. And he did The Ref. He did a lot of great movies. He did Blow. Remember Blow?
Oh, one
Yeah.
of my favorite
Yeah.
movies.
Great movie.
And Teddy died of cocaine. He was doing Blow all night and was playing pickup basketball and just died right on the court at 37 years old. And I went to the funeral, and it was a who's who. Johnny Depp spoke. Everybody spoke. And man, oh man, I couldn't believe the amount of drugs and alcohol that they all had stories about doing drugs and alcohol. That's all they did. It was just, I was
That's
like,
how
man,
they related, huh? That's how
Yeah.
they were in the band together.
that's it. Everybody did a lot of that stuff all the time.
Wow.
That's a bummer.
So, yeah, he was
What
a
else
great
you
guy.
got, Jen?
Sanaz? Not this one. Sorry. We already did this. We covered it. This one.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
This, I mean, there's no words for it. It's in the middle of a selfie, and look at this trooper just getting the footage for us. It's a real content creator.
Oh, she thought this was going to be a good time.
She's having a look at her.
In between
Oh, she's about
trees.
to drown.
Jesus Christ.
It's a tsunami?
Good.
Yeah.
Not good. That's a flash flood. I don't think it's a tsunami. It's called a flash flood.
Yeah.
She could have been drowned so easily.
100%.
That's a flash
Oh,
flood.
especially
It's
if
no
caught
joke.
under like a
Yeah.
log or something.
People die in flash floods all the fucking time. That's what that looks
Probably
like.
not from doing selfies. What
Yeah.
Now I know you guys like crocodiles.
Oh boy.
Love them.
It's music, so I can't play it.
Look at this guy.
Don't be a dummy.
What's he high on?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that they do.
Oh.
It's on the
Yeah,
knee.
and they have the strongest bite too.
He must be on drugs then, no?
I mean,
First his
dumb.
hand, then his
What
leg.
A dumbass.
Yeah.
You don't
Look at that
understand? That's
shake.
a small.
That's on the top of his kneecap.
Yeah, that's got to feel good.
My God.
That thing will shake your knee right off.
what do you think you do in that situation? You punch it?
Apparently, his leg was read more.
Yeah, that's not a croc, is it? It's an alligator.
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't
What's the
matter.
difference?
Snout.
Well,
Alligator's gonna be wider.
yeah.
Croc's gonna be skinnier.
yeah, and a crocodile
Crocodile's
way more aggressive.
Come on,
Come on,
dude.
man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fuck with a Nile croc,
Oh, good luck.
your food.
That game's over.
They're coming for you. They're not
Alligators-
doing that. They're coming for you.
You're not scared of an alligator though?
I mean,
I'm
I
scared.
wouldn't fuck
I'm
with
scared.
it like this, but I'm way more scared of a saltwater croc.
Yeah, saltwater croc wants you.
That's nothing to play with.
Wants you. There's that video of that guy. He thought he was a shaman, and he's in Indonesia, and he's like, "My magic will protect me."
No.
And he gets into that super murky water. It's a great video, and he's doing this on the water, and he's swimming, and he gets to the ladder, and he gets pulled under, and you can see him under the water doing this, looking down, trying to get the croc, and then he
Disappears.
disappears. And not only does he disappear, then you see the croc swimming with his it's a 18-foot croc with the guy's body in his mouth, just swimming
my
down the
gosh.
river.
Easy
It
day
is
at work for the croc.
Easy day at work, man. It's like, oh, dude,
The
you got
croc was
drowned
like-
right quick. Now, probably went pretty quick, but
Bad way to
that's
go.
gonna
Yeah,
happen.
bad way to go.
That's going to happen. There's another special where the two cops are patrolling the river. They're in Indonesia. There's a fisherman. His boat's here, and he's in the water up to about here. And he's untangling his net. And the cop goes, he's brave. He's brave in Indonesian, right? And, they came back and he disappeared.
Oh, gosh.
And they found him in the belly of a 16-foot
Yeah, crocs are
croc. That's
killer.
what happens. Don't get in the water because you're food.
Well, there's dinosaurs. They're dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
What else you got, Jen?
Oh, the other ones kind of suck.
It's all right.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Would you guys shark dive? Would you do that thing?
Yeah.
I'll do the great.
I've
Only
done
great.
it. I've
Only
done
great.
it.
Well,
I've done it.
Only great white. He's never done great white. He did
Yeah.
black tip. Doesn't count.
I don't understand why people want to do that.
Oh, I would love to see a great white. They're magical. I love them. Love
Did we play this last week? I don't think we did, right?
What is this?
This is in
Oh,
San
yeah.
Diego.
Yeah, I saw this.
Okay,
No,
so
I thought we saw this, right?
I wonder if we saw it on the side or something, but
Dominic Cruz. Is like,
So, yeah, Dominic.
Cop's body language shows zero confidence in self, no hand-to-hand defense at all. That's
Oh,
how
the cop
accidents
like
happen.
runs, right?
the
guy
guy looks
just
like he's
takes
Yeah,
scared.
other guy knows how to party.
So he's tasing him right here.
And it's not working.
Nope,
The
and he's
cop
running
said,
away.
"Oh hell no!"
Well, you worry he's going to bite you or
Is
something.
he high on something?
He's got to
Of
be.
course.
I might have shot him.
I like how he's like, "All right, I've had my fun. I'm gonna get back in my truck."
He did take off, but they did get him afterwards.
Wow.
A big thing that happened here is like a lot of it became a race thing. A lot of people were saying like, imagine if he was black, he would be dead. Like that was like the majority, a bunch of the comments.
I don't think that guy was gonna shoot that guy, no matter
Regardless,
what
right?
color the cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy was like, he realized the guy was just totally crazy.
Of course, people made it about race.
Yeah.
because that cop was Latino or Asian. Wasn't white. Wasn't black.
Nope.
That's another point, yeah.
Yep.
But Dominic Cruz is right. That cop did not look like he was very.
Cop's body language shows
Confident.
zero
Situation.
confidence, self, no hand-to-hand self-defense at all. That's how accidents happen. Other guy knows how to party. He's right.
Fucking Dominic was showing me crazy, nasty shit just with your wrist. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. What else you got, Jen?
I mean, is this interesting at all?
Yeah.
Mark
Why is he-
Zuckerberg?
what's he know that we don't? This is what should make
So-
you alarmed.
$100 million
$100
compound in Hawaii with like a big
Underground
bunker.
bunker.
Yeah.
What's he know that we don't? What are you getting ready for?
Now, quick question. Did he buy this on the same land where they had the fire?
Conspiracy.
Well, how's at least
But yeah.
30 bedrooms?
Complete
30
with underground
bathrooms?
bunker with his own food and energy sources.
It's got a lot of guest houses and stuff. He's creating a commune. I'd do it.
House will
I'd
at
be
least
like,
30
move
bedroom,
over.
30 bathrooms?
Yeah.
That place can be lit.
Yeah, it will be.
Group of 11 disc-shaped tree houses joined together by rope bridges. It sounds so
sounds
fun.
awesome.
Sounds
That's exactly
so
how I
much
spend
fun.
my money.
So fucking fun.
And it's like built in the mountain, like fucking the Mr. Evil of Austin Powers.
That's pretty awesome.
That's sick.
And bro, they'd have jujitsu mats. We could train
Nope.
a little bit.
The underground bunker's weird.
I know. If we have a ring, do some training.
No, I just want the underground bunker.
Not gonna fist bump him.
Nope.
We'll just MMA training.
So this is something I saw after the fights last night. Neon is a streamer that's been on Bradley Martin's stream a whole bunch. He's a very nerdy-looking kid. But apparently he said that he was going to confront Donald Trump. So Dana White made sure that he got denied at the doors.
Yeah, he didn't get in.
Yeah.
And he said he was banned from the arena tonight specifically by...
He said he was banned from the arena? No, what happened is he said some stupid shit on Instagram, and, you know, he bought tickets so he wasn't anywhere close. When you start saying stupid shit like that, yeah, you're probably going to get busted up and thrown out of here, you know, making threats and talking dumb shit, looking for clout.
I believe he said he was going to...
I don't care what he said.
I think he said he was going to confront Donald Trump.
I don't care what he said. Did he?
Well, he wasn't able to.
He's just fucking tall, too. You know that? Fucking punk.
There's a popular streamer online called Neo.
Yeah, it's Dana White's party. It's his white party. That kid was going to go, confront Donald Trump, so they made sure he didn't get in. But again, the streamers, they're all there, it's all influence.
Yeah, do whatever you can and get clicks.
That's what these kids do.
Well, we did it again, buddy.
We did it again, bud.
We did it again.
We did it again.
Did it again. We did it again.
Toontown
Guys,
comes out this week. It's all on the Ford Lightning. The problems I'm having with the Ford Lightning. It's a good one. I think we drop
is
it on
that the guy
Wednesday.
who's going to... Yeah.
That's the guy.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yep. Good luck into Donald Trump.
Yeah, I'll see y'all this weekend off the Comedy Club in Naples. Come get some. And then I got Comedy Zone, Charlotte, North
For New
Carolina.
Year's?
Yeah. New Year's, December 29, 30, and 31.
2 shows on New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be fun.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well.
Well, it's the 31st, so I'll ring in the New Year.
All right, kids, I'm off the road till January 25th, Nashville, 1 night only, then 2 nights in Austin, Texas, January 26th, 27th. That's it, kids. We will see you. Happy holidays. We will see you guys Wednesday, though. So this isn't the last one. Wednesday's our last one for the holidays. All right, kids, love you. We're out.